my channel. Thank you for coming back today. I really appreciate it. So today's video is going to be a video on the new James Charles Morphe palette. Now this isn't sponsored. He was just very nice enough to send me this. He asked me if I was interested in creating some looks with it. And I said absolutely, because I'd seen it and I was like, hell yeah. I was so excited that a YouTuber was actually making an exciting palette. So if you haven't seen it, this is the palette. I don't know how many shades there are. I think there's like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 39 shades. And this is like my dream. Now what I also wanted to do in this video is because I posted this on my Instagram that I had gotten this and that I was going to do a look and everything was coming. And I got a few comments from people saying, I'm really excited about it, but I have the Morphe 35B palette and I don't know if it's worth me buying it. I don't know if it's going to be any different. So if you don't know, this is, oh, actually, you know what, this is a mess. This is the Morphe 35B palette. I've actually lost a few, but you guys get the gist of what the vibe is. So this one is only, well this one's only 35 shades. So this one's, the James Charles one's 39, this one's 35. Now, I really love this palette. If those of you who have been here kind of since the beginning know that I have used this palette to death. This is the very first palette I ever bought. But I am maybe a little bit more excited for this new one. I think there's a few more funner shades. It seems like there's definitely a few more like foil, like pressed pigment shades, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna do a full-on like drag look. I don't know what I'm doing, what's new, but we are gonna do it. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna cover my brows off camera, and then I'll get into it. So I'll see you guys in 2 seconds. Bye. Okay, foundation. Kryolan paint stick, 0B all over. Can't believe I still include the foundation part. Like, how many times have I done this? You guys really seem to like it, so I guess we'll just keep it in. Doesn't bother me. Alright, blend it out. Alright, bit of concealer. I'm gonna take the Kat Von D Shade Lock-It Concealer. L7 Warm. Really pack this on. Alright, bit of contour, taking the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Concealer. Same thing as usual. Alright, let's start setting all this. I'm just gonna take my Airspun and set it all like usual. This color here, place this underneath the eye and all the highlighted areas. Alright, let's do some contours. Take my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. You guys get the idea. This is like the same every time. Maybe I should try and jazz this up a little bit. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Alright, just blending this in going pretty dark as usual. Take a big fluffy brush and some bronzer and use this to kind of blend it all together. Move on to nose contour to take a small brush. Use this to contour the nose. Let's do some blush. Now I'm going to come back in probably with more blush in the end like usual. Alright, tiny bit of blush. This is just the e.l.f. blush palette. I kind of just take all 4. And right there on the cheeks. bring that up as well, just blend it all together. And now, first in the palette, we're gonna go into the palette here, the James Charles palette. I'm gonna take this, it's like banana powder shade and a bit of this white on like a fluffy brush underneath the eyes. Mix those two together and use that as a highlighter, because we want underneath the eyes to be super bright. And eyeshadows are generally the easiest and best way to do that, because eyeshadows are super pigmented. So if you're doing a look like this and you kind of just want to get to the point, I always like to just take an eyeshadow and do it like that. Yes, that's better. Right, bit of baking powder, and then we're going to move on to eyeshadows. I'm going to take my Kryolan white setting powder. Use this to bake. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright. So for our crease, I'm going to go in with this bright red here. Start off with. Taking this on like a small little brush just to, like I said, obviously cut our crease. So I want to keep the crease quite flat and quite pulled back. That's the vibe today. Okay. Dope. Okay, taking that same red. First impressions. I know that this is still Morphe, but the difference between this and the Morphe 35B palette is these seem a lot more, they seem a lot creamier. Maybe because the Morphe 35B palette was so long ago, maybe they've kind of stepped their game up a little bit, but I'm already enjoying these a lot more. I'm just using this to blend the red up slightly. Right, now I'm going to take this hot pink color in the bottom corner, same brush, and sort of layering this on top and blending it up. Now I'm taking this, so I'm blending, what I'm doing is I'm blending this hot pink color with this like lighter baby pink color to blend this up here, so we can get a nice transition into like my skin tone. Always one side that's so much better. It's never even. God damn it. Just really focusing on blending out these edges so we're not like crazy. So I'm sort of focusing this blending in here and then leaving the outer corners quite bare. But I think that's pretty much where we want it. Okay, I'm gonna take that same brush that we used at the very beginning, the smallest one, and I'm gonna go in with this bright blue right here. And I'm gonna use this here and start blending that up and into our crease area there. Being very careful where it meets the red because it can get a bit muddy. So I'm kind of going to keep them separate and then going to go in with purple as like a nice transition shade between the two. Just sort of touching them. I mean, if they hit, they're going to create purple anyway, but it's not going to be like the nicest purple. So maybe just be careful. Now, taking my bigger brush and a bit of purple and a little bit of that same blue. And we're gonna just very carefully start blending those two together. If you're feeling like the purple's a little bit too much, you can just add some red, go over that, and it'll just kind of diffuse it a little bit and bring it back to that original color. If you feel like it's getting too out of hand, which it probably will because it's very dark. You definitely still want to keep a lot of that blue though. So the purple is just really, like I said, a transition color. So you can go in with some more blue now that you've got the purple there. And kind of start working that in. This is all going to be cut, like a cut crease here. So don't worry about it being too messy or anything. Okay, gorgeous. Alright, now let's go in with some concealer. Actually, I'm just going to take my foundation color and a small concealer brush, and let's just like really carefully start cutting this crease. So again, we want it to be quite flat. So I don't want it to be like this huge situation, you see, just like that. That's pretty. And then we're just gonna lightly blend it out as we get to the blue. I just want the front bit to be cut. Now I don't think I'm gonna set it. Don't set it and don't forget it, not just yet. We're gonna go in with a flat brush and we're gonna do some pigment. So I'm just gonna take, this is just some setting spray just to wet the brush a tiny bit. Okay. And now I'm gonna take this gorgies light blue here. It's like a pressed pigment color, so it's got like some shine to it. And go straight in on that lid. Okay. There's that. Amazing. So easy. Yeah, I really liked that. That was, so yeah, that was one of like the pressed pigment ones, which worked really well. So far, 2 big thumbs up. Super easy to blend, very, very like consistent. My problem with the Morphe 35B palette is that some shades were like really, really good, really good. A lot of these warm shades were really good, but when you got to these blues, I remember that, yeah, this blue in particular, it had no pigment. It was like scratching at dirt. It was like impossible to get any like color out of it. As something that was a problem with another one of the Morphe palettes, it's good to know that this one isn't the same. So anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna do some liner. I hope these looks aren't like boring. I hope you guys are still interested in what I'm doing in my life. Because I really just never know. I'm kind of just like going with the flow and just like hoping for the best, really. But who knows if you guys are interested anymore. And if you're not, then that's okay. And if you are, I'm so grateful. Because we have been doing this for a very long time now. And I just often worry that I am repeating myself. That's enough of that. Let's do some wing. So I'm going to take my Kat Von D tattoo liner. Still big cat wing here. So just obviously following that original line that we made with our shadows. Gorgeous. Okay, cool. Done. D-O-N-E. I'm gonna kind of just let that dry for a little bit. Now I'm gonna go back in with some more colors because we need to kind of darken this up a bit. So I'm gonna take a denser, smaller brush, mix in that blue with that purple that we used originally, and just like kind of dab this on right in that connecting bit there. Okay, that's like the most important part to like making this all look seamless and gorgeous. Is if you kind of make that look not so harsh, then you're good to go. You see that? That's what's gonna make your eyes look wow. All right, cool. Let's move down to the bottom. Gonna get rid of this. Being careful because there's a lot of fallout. Okay, so I want to have like a really smoky brown underline here. I'm actually gonna take a bit of setting powder again and just put this underneath for fallout. All right, so I'm taking this small little like lipstick brush and that purple we had, and we're gonna create a bit of a line here. So I'm actually gonna connect this up to the black here because I want this all to be, we're gonna smoke this out like crazy. All right. Now I'm gonna take a small, this is like a little flat brush. I'm gonna use this to start smoking the edges out here. And again, connecting this up to the black and blending that all up. Alright, we need a bit of white for underneath here. And paint that on right underneath all this here. Let's take our wing liner and extend our waterline. Down, down, down. Like always. This step is super important. Oh my god, I fucked it up as well. Oh my god, I fucked this up so hard. Oh my god, holy shit. What the hell happened here? Let's do some mascara. Just on the top, I think. Just because this is looking very crazy with that mascara on. Okay, so I kind of wanted to do like this entire look using this palette, so I'm gonna try and do some brows using eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take, I'm gonna start off with this dark brown, but we're gonna end up, oh wait, I'm gonna take this dark brown to start off our brows. We're gonna do some real dark, quite flat, snatched brows. So I'm taking that same little lip brush that I used for our under eyes. Alright, so I definitely need something underneath to start off with. These just aren't, I just can't get a clean enough line just using this to start off with. Okay, I'm gonna take my like fake flash palette here. We're gonna take some of this brown, mix it in with a bit of the black, and get started. Ooh, bitch. Very few things in life make me more excited than a dark black brow. How crazy is that? I do not look like me. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for this to dry a little bit, then we're gonna go around and fix them up because our edges are a little bit crazy right now. And that's not what we need in our lives. All right, I'm gonna take my foundation and a little concealer brush here. Start going around the edges. Okay, now I'm gonna take my white paint stick and highlight under the brow bone here a little bit. I feel like I haven't done this in so long. This like highlighting under the brow. I don't know why. Oh my god. Okay, cool. They are done. Now I'm gonna get rid of all this. I don't know what else. I don't know what I'm doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. Let's do some highlighter while I figure out what I'm doing. My new favorite highlighter in the entire world is this Marc Jacobs eyeshadow. It's the Marc Jacobs Omega eyeshadow in Primo. Like super natural. It's like really rose gold and pretty. I'm also going to take a bit of the Fenty Beauty highlighter over the top. Just that extra on my lid. Okay, lips. Guess what? I don't know. Oh god, I hope this look is exciting enough. I hate not feeling like it's exciting enough. Alright, I'm going to take this KEVVY Everlasting Lip Liner in LUV. And let's outline a lip. I'm going to really accentuate my Cupid's bow, I think. Oh my god, I don't know why this video is such a mess. But it is, darling. I'm gonna take this. This is the KEVVY Everlasting Lip Liner in KEVVY. Paint this into this kind of blank area. Okay, now I'm literally just gonna paint this lip gloss all over the top. So this is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in Sugar Violet. This is just going straight over. Alright, I'm gonna do some lashes and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm just kind of waiting for the lashes to dry. While we do that, we're gonna do some more blush. This is kind of turned into like an 80s look and I'm really liking it, so we're gonna go quite heavy. I'm gonna take a mixture of this bright pink and a bit of this orange at the top here for our blush. I'm just mixing a bunch together. Kind of want to connect the color to the top of the eye shadow here. Okay, you guys, I think this is it. So I'm sorry, I do not have an outfit. I am in like the process of, well, basically like I'm moving, technically. And so I'm in the process of having to get rid of everything. I have to get rid of all of my drag stuff, all of my wigs, all of my outfits and everything, unfortunately, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, really. I really hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. My final review of the James Charles Morphe palette is an absolute 10 out of 10. Really, it's very, very good. It is very, very good. It is super easy to blend, and especially one of the things that I find really, really difficult with these drag looks is blending over the eyebrow, and I know a lot of you guys have that same problem because I get messages all the time. And honestly, how well it turns out has a lot to do with the quality of the eyeshadow. And these are just really, really good. They're very pigmented, they're very creamy, they're very easy to blend, and they're just they're very colorful. It's a great palette, so I would highly suggest. Now that I have that one, I will absolutely use that more than my Morphe 35B palette. It has a lot of similar colors, but just the quality of the James Charles one is a lot better. Anyway, that is it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. This is the final look. I don't know what it is, I don't know what the vibe is, but I really like it. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!